Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to share some pretty nice, good information that I think is going to be beneficial to pretty much anybody who does, whole house air purification. I think if you have or work in a mechanical company, HVAC, whatever you want to call it, you have some sort of whole house air purification system. The most common, and the one I want to talk about today, because the first that I've heard about this is the air scrubber. Okay, air scrubber by Aerus. So it's probably the most popular here in the area. I've owned one in my last house, and I have one in my house right now. I put one in my sister's house. I have a lot. I do believe in the product, and I do believe that it does work. Okay, I'll give you kind of a story. When my mom had some serious, kind of like always had headaches and always had allergies. So what I did was I put one in, and she stopped complaining about it. She stopped, she stopped kind of saying like, oh, my head hurts and allergies and blah blah. She stopped. So I asked. I didn't tell her I was going to put one in, and I did put one in. And then a couple weeks went by, and I'm like, hey, I've noticed that you haven't complained about your, breathing and allergies and all that. You haven't complained about it recently. She said, oh yeah, I've been feeling better. So I was like, well, it's probably because I put this thing in the HVAC system, right? You put it in the ductwork. I have videos on how to do that already. You can go watch one of those. But essentially, for the longest time, everybody was wondering, do these things kill COVID, right? Do they kill COVID-19? So today, I spoke with a rep, and they now are starting to advertise on their website that it does indeed kill or eliminate or inactivate, because you can't really kill off the virus, I guess, right? Even you can't just kill off the virus, I guess. You just kind of have to inactivate it, or it just becomes, benign to where the point it just can't do you any harm. And I guess that's what the tests were done already. They are FDA approved. Pretty impressive, because this is the first one that's came out and actually said it. You'll probably be able to hear more about it if you go and talk to a rep, depending on where you are. Obviously, I'm in the Southwest. They are starting now to say that it is effective against COVID-19 up to a percentage, right? It's up in the 90s. I can't remember. I know it's in some of the pamphlets. But this to me was always the most legitimate whole house air purifier. Why? Simple. If it was created for NASA, for the space shuttles, to be able to stay clean, then chances are it's good enough for your house. Okay, and it's even, I don't know if you see that on there, it's even in the NASA, Hall of Fame. NASA's made I don't know how many thousands of products, and they've only accredited or put in their Hall of Fame only about 75. And this product is one of them. So you cannot buy this. If you're a homeowner watching this, you cannot buy this stuff on Walmart, Costco, Amazon, none of that stuff. You can't buy it there. Okay, it's very, very well regulated. If somebody has it on eBay for sale, they can get into trouble. They can have these people go after them, because you cannot sell these unless you are a legitimate distributor and are, yeah, you have to be legit to be able to buy these. Okay, you can't just go into Costco, Walmart, which also shows another level of quality, really, because you just can't get this anywhere else. I know people are going to ask, what's the price? A price for one of these, you should be getting it, depending on where you are and how high the demand is. It should be between $1,250 all the way up to $2,000. Okay, this is for me gathering various different companies who I have buddies that work in different companies, and I ask them about what they charge. They literally, some start at about $1,250, some go up to about $2,000. It really depends on who does it. Okay, just make sure that when now you are, if you offer these or you carry these, let your customers know that yes, according to their most recent studies, and they were FDA accredited labs, okay? There was like two or three different ones. I can't remember how many, but I want to say two. It is effective against COVID to a very high percentage, about 97, 98, something like that, okay? But get you one of these pamphlets pretty soon. Talk to a rep, and you may not care, right? You may not be scared of COVID. I don't consider myself scared of COVID, but I still have one in my house just because it makes sense, guys. It makes sense. So if you've never researched, right? Back in the 1950s, 1970s, there was a big change in products being used to build houses, how tight they are. And most houses nowadays are so tight that they don't let enough air into the space to have nice fresh air. So you have the same dirty air just kind of recirculating, right? It just happens. So, or you can have chemicals. If you're cleaning your bathroom or whatever, you're cleaning, and all the chemicals in the air, they have nowhere to go because you have such a tight house nowadays. The stuff just hangs out in there, just recirculating, right? And this stuff you cannot see, okay? It's like a tenth or a hundredth of a hair, something crazy like that. So you will not see it. It's so small you cannot see it, but they're in the air. So if that stuff is in the air, and this is the same problem that NASA and people in space shuttles, outer space, were having, was that the air was dirty. Okay, it was dirty, and it could cause issues. So this is exactly why it was created for NASA and the space shuttle. Okay, so pretty awesome. I recommend them. I think they work. And shoot, if they can save you from getting sick a couple times or a couple weeks out of the year, I mean, it's well worth, $1,500 in my opinion. Shoot, we probably make more than that a week. So if it can save you from getting sick 1 week out of the year, and they come with like a 5-year warranty, dude, I mean, that means you can save that week of sick time and throw it towards your vacation or whatever you want to do. Okay, well, anyways, just wanted to share that with you. I think it's great. I'm gonna start telling people. I think you all should start telling people about it, because I got that question a lot this year and last year, was that, hey, does that thing kill COVID? And back then I asked a rep, they said, we don't know yet. COVID's so new, we still haven't done any of the tests, so we need to do the tests. Well, now they finally done them, so rest is history. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Remember to like, share with a friend. We'll see you later.